Hey, what's going on YouTube? It's the Skorpion with Makael, and we are recording a video on a Sunday instead of a Monday. It is so nice in Philadelphia. I mean, it's been nice for like 5 days, and I only have been able to enjoy the sun one day, which is today. But you know, this is Makael's first video back since he's been attacked. You know, he was on Twitter talking about it, and I briefly mentioned it in the video on Friday. So I'm going to leave this for Makael to talk about what happened.
Well, I'm not talking about what happened. Everybody thinks that, you know, I was bitten by the dog. I wasn't bitten at all. I was hurt trying to get away from the dog, and the process of me trying to get away from the dog, I fell pretty hard, and I scraped like the right side of my body. I don't know if you can see it. I'm sure some of y'all saw the picture on Twitter when I had.
Hold your hand up, let me zoom in.
They probably won't, I don't know. It's healing now, the scabs. You'll probably be able to see the scabs. But it's healed. My hand's kind of ashy too. Yeah, my hand's very ashy. You see the scabs. My hand's healing now, so if y'all saw the picture on Twitter, you know how it looked. My side was bruised up pretty bad. I have a scab on my side. And my toe, where I had surgery, the toe that I had surgery on, that got...
Who was it, bleeding?
Well, I would show you the picture, but you're eating. So, I'm not going to show you the picture. But it was pretty bad. So, I'm fine now. Excuse me. My dog didn't get hurt, and I didn't get hurt either, so that's a good thing.
That's good.
Well, actually, I did get hurt. I just didn't get... We didn't get bit.
They didn't get mauled, thank goodness.
Yeah, we didn't get mauled by the dog, but the dog did scare the both of us.
And if you have a pit bull, keep your damn dog... No, I think if you have a dog, period,
keep your
keep
dog
it on the leash.
Yes.
Be having your dog run and attack people because they see another dog.
I told the police officer, just imagine if I was walking with the child and my dog. I'd have been trying to protect the dog and the child. And that wouldn't have been...
That would have been pretty.
Yeah, it was horrible. It was horrible. Let me tell you something. To have a pit bull charging at you is not a pretty sight. It's very horrible. Is that good?
Mm-hmm. It tastes like a wood ice.
Oh, does it really? The blueberry wood ice?
Yep. So, you know, now we're happy that Makael is fine. I still, if you have not watched the interview with Makael, with Lionel Williams and 3LW TV, you have to check out that interview. Lionel did edit that video though. He did, but it's alright. It's okay.
Oh, you mean to tell me he didn't show them the bad parts about the bad parts? He only showed them the good parts? I was a little confused because when I saw the comments on the video, because I haven't seen the video yet. I'm sorry, but I haven't seen it yet. When I was reading the comments on it, I was noticing that a lot of people were like, oh, the ending was so funny. I like this interview. And I'm thinking like, something's not right. Because I'm sure if they saw this interview, I don't think they really like it too much. Well, no.
Well,
there's nothing. Well, let's just put it like this. Yeah. There's nothing I said in the interview that I haven't already said. So, I mean, if you watch the Skorpion show and if you've seen our blog TV sessions, then you know that...
You know how Makael feel, and we're not going to touch it because y'all know how I feel, and I have a strong opinion about it.
Yeah, so...
But we agree to disagree. Yeah. I guess that's what we can say.
And that's what the video basically was about. Basically, well, yeah, transsexuals. It's all transsexuals.
Or transgenders.
And transgenders. And it was a really, really long debate about it in that video.
I even had to jump in.
And he chimed in during my interview. He chimed in during my interview. My interview. He chimed in.
It was
he wasn't even on camera. He was behind the camera and chimed in. I guess he thought he was on the Skorpion show all the way in Atlanta. But anyway, you know, so Lionel, from what I'm told that you did a really good job in the editing department, whereas though you edited out a lot of that debate, which I mean,
plus y'all know Makael can fucking talk forever. So
yeah,
I mean,
wait a minute. Wait a minute. Don't try me, because I'm sitting here agreeing with you like, yeah, I can.
And I know I can talk, so you ain't even got to remind me.
Okay.
This is Skorpion show where we be making 45-minute videos. Hello. Saying the same stuff over and over. But we got to get off of that. And let's talk about this hot debate that's going on Twitter right now. Saturday morning, on a Saturday of all days, there is a leak of Kelly Rowland's recording a song called Smooches. Then I found out later on that day that it was a Tiana Taylor song. Well, excuse me, it was supposed to be Tiana Taylor's first single to her still hasn't been released album, which has no name. I don't know the name. And I'm not throwing shade, I just don't know the name. And you know,
we still don't know when the album's being released, nor do we know if there even is an album, because since Sweet 16 we've been told an album was coming out. So if Kevin doesn't want to throw shade, I guess I'll throw it.
I ain't throwing shade, but I'm just saying Tiana Taylor was upset. How you be so upset where you want to leave the music business now? She was going on Twitter.
Wait, sorry to cut you off again, because you know I'm known for cutting you off. But how can you want to leave a music business that you're not even in?
I mean,
first you have to get in the business to leave it.
I don't know if she's still signed with Pharrell, but I did like Google Me Baby. That's the only song that I know by her.
Yeah, that's the only song we all know by her.
But I'm still trying to find out, like, why is she, like, famous? Like, what is it that she does? Is it she's modeling, or she's singing, or she's a rapper? That's what I want to know.
I thought she was only famous on YouTube. Like us.
No,
I mean, she has a lot of videos on YouTube where she's singing, and when she's in the supermarket looking for pads, or is it tampons? For those of you that know what I'm talking about, I'm sure y'all saw that video when she was in the supermarket looking for a tampon or a pad, whatever, and that old lady told her to move out the way. Yeah, because the old lady didn't know who she was. I mean, which is natural. Who would know who she is? I mean, I'm not throwing shade, though.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not.
Tiana is just really upset that a song that she also sings was leaked out. And she's blaming Kelly Rowland's label, her new label, and she's blaming Kelly Rowland too, that the song is leaked out. But it's like, you could be upset that the song is leaked. It's not Kelly Rowland's song. I don't even want to call it a buzz single. I like the song. I love Kelly's aggression on the track. I love how Kelly has that confidence in her while she's on this song, and I really can't wait to hear a new album. But it's like, Tiana, if you are that great and if the song is that good, still use the song and show Kelly that you put better swag on the song, that you make it better, that you sang it better. You know, there used to be like debates on different blog sites where who sang it better or who did it better. Well, if you feel that song is better, still release the song. The song was rumored to have Ludacris on it. I would still release it and say fuck it. Oh well, it's out there. You got people talking now. People are talking about you, Tiana. So use this to boost you a little bit more. Come out with the song. I like it. But I don't think that, you know, it's not that deep where you want to leave the music industry and you get on Twitter talking about, oh, it's not right, it's not fair, such happened. Life is never going to be fair, and everything happens for a reason. So just look at it as, you know, Kelly Rowland sang the same song that you sang.
First of all, one, you have to be in the music industry to get out of the music industry. That's one. Or want to get out of it. Two. Kelly Rowland, Tiana Taylor. Grammy Award winner, Sweet 16 winner.
Appearance.
Whatever. Kelly Rowland, a part of one of the biggest girl groups of all time, Tiana Taylor, who was in Google Me Baby and on Sweet 16 and is a part of Pharrell's record label. I think the Pharrell's
is she still
record
a part
label,
of his record label?
I don't even know if Pharrell is a part of his own record label, so I don't know.
I haven't seen him in a while. But
Pharrell is making his money and he's laying in the shade. So,
with a glass.
but we all know what Pharrell can do. We all know his talents. We don't really know Tiana Taylor's talents. Well, besides the fact that she is a good singer and she can dance. But this is my thing. Okay, you and you and Kelly Rowland recorded the same song. Apparently, it was supposed to be on your new album, a new album that we've been hearing about, was supposedly coming out for the past 2 or 3 years now, which still isn't here. You still don't have a name for the album, or at least you do have a name, but we don't know the name of it. We don't know the release date. We don't know anything. So it's basically your word against ours. and in this case, my word wins. Okay, Tiana Taylor. Of course, Kelly Rowland recording the song, whether it's good or bad, is going to get more exposure than you because it's Kelly Rowland. This is how I look at it. This is like, I look at it like this. TV One, you know, we all know TV One, the black TV station, which I think is way better than BT. TV One, just imagine TV One wanting a famous YouTuber, a well-known YouTuber to come on with Kathy Hughes and talk about, give a recap of the BET Awards. So they say, okay, we can either choose from Makael from the Skorpion show, or we can choose from B. Scott. Of course, they're going to choose B. Scott. Why? Because B. Scott has more followers, he has more subscribers, his videos has more views than I think I've even been viewed alone in my 23 years on this earth. He is B. Scott. Everybody knows B. Scott. Not everybody knows Makael. And for those of you that do know me, it's like, oh, well, he's the bald guy from the Skorpion show who's a big Beyonce stan. But that's about it. You see what I'm saying, Tiana Taylor? Like, we know you. It's like, oh, yeah, isn't that the girl from Sweet 16? Oh, yeah, that's her. But Kelly Rowland, oh, yeah, that's Kelly Rowland from Destiny's Child, Grammy Award winner. She was one of the biggest songs ever in Dilemma in 2002. I mean, like, come on, Tiana Taylor. Is this even an argument? Like, why are we even talking about this? I mean, hello, Kelly Rowland, Tiana Taylor. Next, what's the next topic? Like, I mean, did I really just waste 2 minutes trying to compare Kelly Rowland and Tiana Taylor? Like, hello? Did I just do that? I did not just waste my, you know what? What's the next topic? So what happened? Oh.
So yesterday.
Okay. Oh no, by the way, that was not shade.
Oh my God. Anyway, so yesterday, y'all know I was on Block TV. And while I was on Block TV in the bathroom, you know, I did not know that my nephews were shot at last night. They was all outside, and you know, they got shot at. Then the cops came, attacked my family, instead of attacking the shooters. Now, y'all know my family is not into that, but you know, the people who they associate with, you know, trying to shoot at them, they were also shot at and they ran and everything. And the cops came, beat up my nephews and my niece, put guns to their head and everything. It was just freaking crazy, y'all. It was craziness. But everything is fine. You know, everybody is okay. I was shaken up yesterday. I was fucking mad. And if I was the owner of a gun, I would have went on a rampage to find the people that were out there shooting. But because I don't have a gun, I'm not going out there doing that silly stuff.
And you're a decent Catholic.
Yes. Well, I'm a Catholic, but
you have Christian views.
They're the same thing. Catholics and Christians
I'm
the same
trying to
thing.
be funny.
I know. But you know, people need to really think. Like, people don't think in Philly. Like, if something would have happened to any of my family members, you know, it would be a big retaliation. Like, my nephew was killed a couple years ago. For those who don't know, he was stabbed to death. And the family decided that they still were going to live in the neighborhood, but the neighborhood still kept attacking that family. Like, anytime they would attack them. Now, I'm not saying that it's right, but I mean, it happens. It happens, and it's something that happened to my family member.
Your family, first of all, you have a big family.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all lived in this neighborhood for a long time, so a lot of people in this neighborhood know y'all.
Mm-hmm.
I really don't know too much about the family that was involved in that.
Mm-hmm.
But like you said, I remember the day when we all went to the park to go. Excuse me. When we all went to the park to go pray where Jeremiah was killed at, and I remember we walked past the boy's house who killed Jeremiah, and I remember I didn't know that was his house, and then when everybody started throwing stuff at the house, you know, and I was just like confused at first, but then I found out later on, like you said, it's not right, but that's what people do.
That house, they kept taking down the screen doors, busting out the windows. It was crazy. Now, I'm not condoning none of that, but if something was to happen to my family, remember, again, it's going to be a big retaliation. And I was really, really mad. And again, if I would own the gun, I would be out there shooting last night. But everything is, it's not, You know, I just wish that these children stop hanging out on corners. I know the summertime is coming. They should be out getting a job or working instead of doing nothing all day. Do something. You gotta do something instead of sitting around doing nothing. Because it just creates problems like this. If they were not outside sitting around in the neighborhood, none of that would have never
We were
happened.
supposed to be going to South Street, but oh, they wanted to wait for Jeremy so hard. That's why we was out there. We waiting for Jeremy. Didn't Jeremy get back like 10 o'clock? We still would have been out there for a whole nother hour. Stupid ass niggas. We supposed to be down South Street already. We waiting for Jeremy. Jeremy don't wait for nobody when we going. He don't wait. He leave y'all.
Did the cops hit you too?
No, they ain't hit me. Oh yeah. When I was talking to Amber. He was like, "Shut the fuck up!" and hit me in my stomach with that stick John.
It ain't funny, but and y'all can't sue or nothing.
Amber's gonna follow the court on it.
But it's not. I doubt if he goes anywhere.
Yeah, because you know
Because
they
all
like
they'll
to-
say is that she.
You know they all on the team.
Yeah.
They all on the same team.
So it's not going to really go anywhere. I mean,
Like they
That's why my
pulled
dad
out
cursed
guns
the
and
ball last
everything.
night at the police station. He
if
said,
you don't
"Get
have
out of
any,
here,
what's the
man."
name? You know who got paid? Who? Those 3 guys.
Oh yeah, they got beat up.
They got
Yeah, oh I
beat
remember
Down the
that.
street, remember?
They got paid, and they showed it the other day on the news.
They
Of
from
all
our
those
old
cops
neighborhood.
beating them. Oh, they got paid. Number one, those cops
They related to,
attacked them, and number
Sean
2, they were
and
the wrong people.
They related to Keith and all of them.
Yeah, I know you talking about.
Wasn't that crazy?
Yeah.
They attacked, and then they were the wrong people on
And
top
then
of that.
they beat up those 3 guys on the strength
For
that one of
nothing.
because their cop had got killed within that same week.
But then they, but
No,
yeah,
that same
But
day.
I'm not. It wasn't the same day. It was like the same week.
it was the same. Yeah, it was the same.
And they thought it was them that killed the cops, but it wasn't.
Why would they think it
And
was
they
them
just
that-
attacked. They beat them in the
and
street.
it was
I
all
know.
caught on camera.
If you go on YouTube, you'll see it. You'll see it.
The helicopter, news helicopter, recorded the whole
They
attack.
threw them right under the bus.
Now, even though they got acquitted, they still got paid for getting beat up. And I don't think it's right that they still allow those cops to still work, because you just don't beat people up. You don't beat people up and then ask questions later. You don't do that,
Yeah.
especially as a cop. You don't do that. That's disrespectful to me.
Yeah.
And you want people to respect you, but you can't respect
My
people.
my tax dollars is paying your salary, and you gonna beat me up? Where they do
And there
that?
are dirty cops out here. Dirty cops. Now, stuff that I don't like is what happened last night with the flash mobs. Okay, you're putting these flash mobs together, and you're going around acting like a fool, and everybody is a follower. Why are they doing this? Last night we couldn't get anywhere because the traffic was tied up. You know, because these cops is trying to, fight with the kids, tell the kids to go somewhere, and they out there just tearing shit up. Tearing shit up. Don't you have something better to do, man? So if they would have went down South Street last night, they would have still got into some mess because the cops and everything was out there. And them cops had the batons out. They ain't had their guns out, but they was like getting in people's faces, ready to whip ass. So these flash mobs, they gotta stop. These kids, I don't understand. Where are the parents? Where are the parents? You can't blame nobody else but the parents.
At the clubs, that's where their parents at.
Nowadays,
I know that moms became
the parents
moms at 16.
Yeah, that's what I'm
and
gonna say. Nowadays, the parents about 10 or 15 years older than their child. So, if they have like a 16-year-old child, most likely the parents are like
32.
32, 30, So the parents are probably out there dropping them
them.
off
Oh my
down.
God.
Because those seems like the type of parents who they know their child is crazy, but yet they
Alright.
still want to take the side of their child when something like that happens.
Where you coming from, Richie?
You
Your
know.
dad called for you.
I don't know.
You did?
I don't know.
You're getting
I
black.
don't get it. Myself, I don't get it.
Madison getting black.
It's the summertime.
Already.
What you got a problem with her getting black like me? What you got a problem with dark skinned people?
Because Richard, you definitely
I got
not.
them.
You're not light right now.
You got a problem with dark skinned people?
No, but I got a problem with bald head people though.
Look, you uppity big. You high yellow uppity big.
Richard's starting to look dark. He don't look light skinned no more.
I'm not light skinned no more. I'm caramel.
He's caramel.
Caramel. I'm caramel.
Yeah.
Caramel? You ain't caramel. You Hershey with almond.
Speaking of Hershey with almonds,
Oh, you're so fat. Speaking of Hershey with almond.
if you come to my store to buy, okay,
You talking about the nuts?
Yeah, nuts to you where the lady wanted to sample every damn thing. That bitch.
Look at the pot calling the kettle black.
She wanted to sample everything and not buy. Let me give y'all an example, okay? She wanted to taste the biscottis, but the biscotti is already wrapped up, and we can't open that for you to sample. So she wanted to taste the oat bran pretzels, and she's sitting there tasting shit like she worked for the a company where you know where they be like a food critic, bitch. Sitting there like, you know how you drink something, you be like, like yeah. I'm like, bitch. These oat bran pretzels is good as shit, and she gonna just say, oh, I ain't like it too much, and put it back. Then she seen these chocolate-covered graham crackers and chocolate-covered pretzels, and asked could she have a sample. I said, you can't have a sample of that. So my manager was like, normally I don't do this, but here, you could taste the graham cracker, gave her the whole graham cracker, and gave her the whole chocolate pretzel. And she gonna taste it, right? She ate it. Then she gonna ask, oh, was it wheat in the pretzel? I'm like, bitch, you should have asked, was there wheat in the pretzel before you ate it, period. And then she gonna say, oh, well, I can see why you don't sample these because, don't you see me doing something? Get upstairs like that.
I don't live here.
Bye. So,
Tell one of them to find you something to put on.
so then she asked about, was it wheat? And then that's when I got mad. And then she gonna say, well, I can see why y'all don't sample these pretzels because they high. Bitch, you seen the price before you ask, can you sample it? Why would you ask to sample something if you have no intentions to buy? And that's why I don't get so basically, we gave her a free meal from Nuts to You. If she ever come back, I'm not working with her. Period. And bitch, I'm talking and you looking at, who is this?
It's a picture. Somebody tweeted the picture. I know Jerry. This is from Bobby Torres on Twitter.
Shout out to Bobby Torres on Twitter, but when we doing a video, you don't be tweeting Makael.
No, he didn't tweet me. I was looking at my timeline.
Oh, so basically
I wasn't paying attention. So what about
you know what? Bitch, I'm talking. I think that's gonna be my
It's in the room,
my new word. Bitch, I'm talking. You know what? Maybe I'm gonna start doing when this bitch start talking about Beyonce. I'm gonna just get on this MacBook Pro and just start.
Okay, I didn't bring her up, but since he brought her up, speaking of Beyonce, congratulations to Beyonce for having the #1 fragrance in the country.
Who gives a damn?
She sold $3 million worth of heat in 1 month, and she sold 72,000 bottles of heat in 3 days in Macy's. The most,
green cup
don't
is
think
not
it
in the
sold $3 million in 1 month. The highest selling fragrance, selling fragrance that Macy's has ever sold in their department in 1 month. How you doing to all you haters? I got one question to ask. Who mad?
That's Beyonce.
Okay.
That's Beyonce for you.
Divas getting money.
Oh, well,
ain't getting money.
If you want to be congratulating people, and I don't want to do this, but because you say something about Beyonce, congratulations to Rihanna, who has the #1 song in the country, and this is her 6th #1 song. So apparently she has more #1 singles than everybody.
Apparently,
decade.
no,
but I
not
thought
really.
this is a new decade. You know, that's what Rihanna was
Well,
thinking.
no, not really, because
Isn't this a new decade?
because if you want to total up everything, because remember, people are doing songs that Rihanna are featured on, not solo songs. Aren't they doing songs that she's featured on? Yeah, they're doing everything. So technically, she does not have more. Because if you want to get
even if you're a feature artist,
no,
still...
no. That's what I'm saying. She has all those. If you want to feature her, if you want to include the songs that she's on other people's songs with that went to #1, okay. But then you got to think about she doesn't have more because you have to think about all the other songs that other artists were like. For instance, my girl. Her Destiny, if you want to get technical, the songs with Destiny Child that went to #1. You got her solo songs that went to #1.
However,
so if you want to get
You want to get
If
technical.
you want to get technical,
It doesn't say Destiny Child.
It doesn't. Wait, say
Let me
Destiny
show
Child
you.
featuring Beyonce. It doesn't. But she's also on that song, right?
It doesn't say.
So if you want to get
Destiny
technical,
Child featuring Beyonce,
if you
like
wanna get
the
technical.
Pussycat Dolls featuring
Oh, no,
Nicole
no, no, no,
Scherzinger.
no, no, no.
You don't see it like
no,
that.
you don't
right?
see it like that. But I'm saying if you want to get, if everybody wants to include all the songs that Rihanna was featured on, then let's include all the songs that Beyonce was featured on.
Hey, but Beyonce was not featuring Beyonce. It was a group.
It wasn't featuring
It was
Beyonce.
a
It was a group. But wasn't Beyonce's voice on those songs?
Yeah.
All right then.
And you know she can't sing like that.
Child.
Now,
Wait a minute. We.
No, I gotta go around and get my pop.
Wait,
you
I'm not gonna throw shade. Speaking of someone who can't sing like that, I saw Miss Janet Jackson on Jay Leno the other night.
Did she have a dope?
And she looked really, really nice. She looked really, really nice. She was soft spoken as usual. She looked really, really nice. And that clip that they showed of Why Did I Get Married To, that was a really good clip that they showed. But I really liked the interview. I really did. You know, she went into, of her weight and everything, and then she talked about how they used to tape her chest back when she was on Good Times because she was developing fast. You know, that was a really good interview, and I really liked Janet Jackson on that interview. She was very pretty. You know, her nose looked natural in that interview. Her hair
I'm gonna
looked
fuck
cute.
you up. She already talked about her nose. She said it's no secret.
No.
Wait, nose job.
Wait a minute. Time out. I never said that she didn't have a nose job.
Don't be coming at Janet and her nose, bitch.
But then don't be coming at my girl saying, oh, well, it doesn't say Beyonce, Destiny Child featuring. I know it don't say Destiny Child featuring Beyonce.
But you would have thought that.
Child.
Oh, I'm just saying.
Destiny's Child. That's like saying that, okay, well, I mean, Michelle Williams and Kelly Rowland, they're featured on those songs too.
But don't nobody recognize them like that.
Well, I mean, they all get recognized in their whole thing. And another thing, back to Tiana Taylor. You know what? Never
Why
mind.
are you talking
I'm
about her?
I'm not going to waste another minute on that.
But you know what? Tiana probably could blow up. You know?
No, Tiana could blow up. But the thing is, every time you turn around, Tiana Taylor's either in somebody's photo shoot. It's like, okay, Tiana, we know you can take pictures, but where's the music? Where's the so-called music that you're supposed to be putting out? Well, no, she can sing. If you go on YouTube, on her YouTube channel.
She can sing though?
No, have you ever been on her YouTube channel? Her YouTube channel, she has a nice voice. I mean, she doesn't sing like.
She got a voice like
She doesn't sing like Janet Jackson, but I mean,
But then who does?
Welcome to the car.
nobody. And nobody can ever remake a Janet song.
Nobody could. I don't think.
You know what? That's a lie.
But I don't
Because some
think-
people can.
Well, yeah, Sierra could. And I'm not saying that in throwing shade, but I'm saying, no, that's not shade. I don't want y'all to think that is shade. But I'm saying, if there's anybody out here that I would want to see do a Janet Jackson song, I would want to see Sierra do it. And that's no lie, because Sierra she gives you that whole young 90s Janet when she's performing. I'm sure if she did a nice hot video, I think Sierra would do good if
I want Janet to put Sierra on her album.
If she redid Rhythm Nation, that would be hot.
Oh my God.
That would be hot. And don't say oh my God, because that would be hot.
That would. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
That's
that
what
would be
I'm
hot
saying.
if Sierra redid Rhythm Nation. The whole black and white cap, that would be hot.
Child, they wouldn't be ready.
See, I don't hate Sierra that much. I'm trying to get
And
her.
then have a
bag.
feature with Janet in the video.
Oh God, now
Somewhere.
that would be really have them performing at a MTV or the BET Awards. That would be really really hot. But you know, some of us don't want to get down off our high horse.
I don't think it's Janet on the high horse.
Oh, I didn't say. Excuse me, did I say
I'm
Janet?
just saying, because if she could do a song with Kaya, she could do a song with anybody.
I love Kylie.
Exactly. Who? Kaya who?
I like Kylie.
Kyle,
I mean, Kaya's raps are good, and she rap about sex, and you know they would be good. But like I said on Block TV last night, Janet worked with a rapper. I don't want it to be Nicki Minaj, because everybody want Nicki Minaj. If Janet worked with
can't see
anybody,
Janet.
Her raps are stupid.
I want Janet to work with Lil Kim.
I'm a Barbie, and I.
This and that. Bitch, you stupid. You rap.
I mean, in the street. And
They say I'm sick of Nicki Minaj trying to rap like they say. Why she always sound like she falling from a building?
She falling.
That's bestest. That bestest. Girl, what the hell are you talking about, Tiz?
Wait a minute. And then she was trying to speak like she was British on Rip the Runway.
Yeah, bitch, you don't even have a proper accent to talk like the fuck you from London.
Have you ever even been? Girl,
Girl,
have you ever even been across the pond? Bitch, have you ever been across any pond?
Oh. Don't do it, because the nigga stand's gonna come for us.
She's like,
Yeah,
oh, I'm Nicki
I can see
Minaj.
now. I can see now.
I'm Nicki
For
Minaj,
example,
blah,
a
blah,
Chris
blah, blah,
Minaj or a Jordan Minaj.
Yes, or Joe Nathan Minaj.
or an Amber Barbie. You know, coming for me.
Harajuku. Bitch, I thought Gwen Stefani brought Harajuku to America, because I didn't hear that word.
According to
Gwen
Yeah, it's
Stefani
in
say
Japan.
it.
That's how they dress over there in Japan.
That's what I'm saying. Until Gwen Stefani brought it over
Where
here,
did Nicki
nobody
Minaj
wanted
get that
Harajuku.
wig from with the pink strip? Where'd she get that from?
I don't know. Where'd she
Somebody's
get that accent from?
Where'd she get that accent
Somebody's
from?
dumpster.
What doctor did she go to for that butt?
I don't know.
She probably went to the same doctor I went to.
It's a nightmare on them street. I guess that's why I'm ready.
Because she driving past. She's driving past. She coming to pick me up. And I was going to walk around.
I'm something
So-
something asbestos, like bestis.
And I be coming down asbestos.
And I be coming down asbestos. Doesn't somebody want me to give him a shout out? What's his name?
Then your mom put it in the closet.
Eye complexity.
Mr. I Complexity wants. Well, I'm going to read you guys the tweet. Mr. I Complexity wrote Kevin,
Bye. All right.
and he said, "Shout me out. In fact, if you could have Makael shout me out, that would make my day." So
You just shouted him
this
out.
is a
That's
shout
enough.
out to Mr. I Complexity. Yeah, I just shouted you out. See, I said your name, Mr. I Complexity. How you doing? Y'all gotta see the Wendy episode where she has the Michelle Obama mannequin on.
Yeah, I
and
seen
she lifts it up in the air. She's like, "How you doing?"
It's on YouTube.
She is so ugly. She was like, "How you doing? How you doing?" Oh
You
my!
would knock Wendy socks off
God.
for some bread?
Huh? Would I do what?
He wouldn't have sex with a woman.
You don't know what? Wait, you would have sex with Wendy Williams?
Yeah. You gonna cut them checks.
You know what episode I was just thinking about that's so funny and it has nothing to do with Wendy Williams? The episode of Living Single when Morris Chestnut was the new
You don't see my bag
when he was a new tenant in the apartment and Max, Khadijah, and Regine was trying to get to him.
It's not under
You never see that episode?
I don't
For
remember.
those of y'all, that episode is a classic to me. When they be trying to get to him, oh my god, y'all gotta see that one.
Because they be saying, how you doing?
Hey Lord. No, they don't say how you doing in there. I just said
I'm
it has
just
nothing
saying,
to do
bitch,
with
shut
Wendy
the
Williams. But anyway,
You got your hair nice and bald for the day, didn't you?
No,
It
this
needs
is-
to get shaved a little
yeah,
bit.
it's.
All right.
I mean, I've been bald for a while. I just always had my beanies on, you know.
Hold up, Rochelle.
So, I think we should get on Block TV right now. So,
Asbestos.
asbestos.
Whatever.
We're going to close. We're going to end this video by saying, thank y'all so much. We hit 27,000 subscribers last week, so thank you to everyone.
Oh my god, did we really?
Yes, we sure did. Thank you all so much for subscribing, and we'll holler at y'all. I'm gonna be back probably on YouTube on Tuesday to do my review of Monica's new CD, because I'm not putting up a video on Monday because I'm gonna be too tired, and Wednesday I'm gonna be too tired. So Monica's review will be most likely Tuesday, and then after that we'll see you guys on Friday if Makael doesn't have.
Wait, can I just keep talking? I'm sorry.
The video about the camera about to die.
How many seconds are we on?
I don't know. That shit is flashing though. So
Well, keep talking until it cuts off.
I ain't gonna keep talking to the cut up. Oh, let's say 2 minutes. So go ahead and
Oh,
say
so
what
we
you
have no
say.
time. No. Keep talking because I want to do something real quick.
Oh, Charlie, I think you about to give out some shout outs. I don't know.
No, I already gave 2 people a shout out.
Well, what else do you want me to say? I mean,
You just keep.
shout out to Miss P. Shout out to Zem Van Adams. Shout out to Angel on Fire of ConcreteLoop.com. Shout out to Makael. Shout out to Michelle Williams, who.
Oh, by the way, let me just say this. So I was in New York yesterday. With me and my friend.
This bitch is not gonna come here, bitch. You wait to talk about it. Anyway, he did get to see Michelle yesterday.
No.
Something happened.
No.
Shout out. What happened?
No, see, this is my fault because Michelle didn't know I was coming. So, I was standing outside the ambassador. Not the hotel, the theater, okay? I was standing outside the theater.
Hurry up, make it fast,
It's
make it
at the
fast.
third. To make a long story short, too late. I wrote Michelle letting her know, I was leaving, girl, bye. So then after her nap, she woke up and realized that, so she was upset that she couldn't see me. So I told her, next time, girl, you'll be able to see me. I told her, don't be sweating me like that, Michelle.
You don't know how
You'll
to
be
act,
able to
man.
see me, girl. You able to see me? Go ahead, keep doing your thing.
Shout out to the person that made that collage book to Michelle.
Oh, yeah, Rachel
and
is
had
her name,
our
I think?
Light Virgo. And she had our picture with Michelle up in there. Thank you so much, girl. It looks so decent. Me, you, and Timogen Scott. I don't know you seen the picture. And then they had Who Mad up in there. I love that. I love that you did that. So thank you so much.
Wasn't that cute of her to do that? And then she had our tweet. The tweet that Michelle wrote above it. Did you see it? Where it says, I'm out at lunch.
Yeah, that was so decent. Like, you really are creative.
She put her foot in that
and that thing,
collage.
yes.
But are you done?
It's flashing red now. It's flashing real red.
Okay, so
thank y'all so much for watching. We love you all, boo.
wait, I'm not done. I want to give a shout out to Beyonce, and this is my tribute to Beyonce. Here you
Hurry
go.
up, bitch. Oh, that's it.
No, it's not. It better not be it.
That's it.
No, it's not. You better not stop.
Bye-bye.
Shh, don't cut it off. Wait, I'm about to do my thing.
What's the name of that song?
Well, it ain't controlled, that's for sure.